Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, people. It is 8:30 here in California. Coming to you from Los Angeles slash Long Beach. And today's subject is everything and anything, where I will talk about everything and anything and what's going on, as far as I can see, to our country, the changes that are happening in our country. Something that I heard today, or I think I read about it yesterday. Governor Newsom, who has been criticized by the administration now for running a corrupt state. Matter of fact, he was about to give a speech to, wasn't Davos where Trump and them were. It may have been, I'm not sure, but it was, he was going to tell them that despite their reluctance to do business basically with our government, he was going to tell them that California is open to whatever business they want to do. And from the story that I read, the administration blocked him from giving that speech. So, they're saying, and one of the senators, I guess, or official, or one of Trump's officials says, "Yeah, we don't need that." Matter, as a matter of fact, we're about to come to California because of all the corruption that's going on to investigate. So California has, and I wish people would do more research. We have the fourth biggest economy in the world, not in America, in the world. Okay, and that's basically what this administration runs on is money, the economy. I mean, everybody knows where the corruption is coming from. We're not stupid. It's funny that the two states that this the right rag on the most are New York, or cities or states. But New York is like a state. It's New York City. Anyway, New York and California. But like I said, California is number four in the world, and New York is number one. So if we're so corrupt, why are we one and four in the world? You can't deny that. You can't deny that. But they're ragging, on our state because we're successful and we're covering for the states that they, you know, embrace or that they win when the elections come. The poorest states, Mississippi, Alabama, these states that they cover because they can't cover themselves. Arkansas, the you know, you can't say that we're the bad, like there's something so bad about California and New York. No, it's nothing bad, no worse than any other place. Oh, there's homeless people out there. There's homeless people in every major city. Go on YouTube and look at. I look at this one guy had a video about the South Bronx being the most dangerous place in America, the dangerous city or place to be in America. And he's going up and down in the South Bronx, and the same things that I'm seeing in the South Bronx, I'm seeing here in Los Angeles. Go to any. There's plenty of videos during the pandemic when I was bored. I would watch. They got guys that just drive around in their cars filming in these major cities. And it was so funny. I believe it was it DC? I think it was DC. He was riding around this certain video I saw, and it looked just like Watts, the Nickersons. He was riding around in the projects, and it looked just like the Nickersons. And if you're from LA, you know what the Nickersons are. The only way that I knew it wasn't Watts was because of the color of the dumpsters. Theirs were red. And the ones in Watts are probably that, olive drab, whatever they call it, the military kind of greenish or whatever, or maybe even a brighter green. But anyway, that's the only way that I knew it wasn't California, because of the dumpsters. Same atmosphere, people hanging out. It was in the summer. People just hanging out, hey man, what's up? What's up? Hollering at the guy driving by. He was a little nervous because, they'll think you the popo. Of course they will. But it's the same thing. Go to Chicago, go to San Francisco, go to Detroit. It's the same thing in all of these major cities, man. This country is being downgraded with our money. They're telling us to buy gold and silver, and they're sky high because the dollar is losing its value because of it's us. We're giving our government money and they're spending it recklessly. We're giving them money every time we buy something or every time we work and get a paycheck. They're getting some of our money and they're spending it recklessly. They've been doing it don't blame it on Trump, please. He's bad, but this has been going on. We didn't get $36 trillion in debt overnight. This has been going on forever. And you know what the thing we most spend on, we're so tough and bad and macho, is weapons, military, because we're so scared that someone's going to come over here, and they can come over here and do anything. They already proved that. Can't stop nothing here. Can't stop nothing here. Just like the country changing ethnically, you can't stop it. This is a melting pot. Everybody wants. Why does everybody want to be? If California's so bad, why does everybody want to live here? Why does every event come here? The Olympics twice here in my lifetime that I saw. The Super Bowl is coming back. The World Cup is about to start here. All in LA. Because everybody wants to be here. This is do some statistics. If it's not number one, it's got to be number two in tourists that come to California. They flock here for all this stuff, everything. I was watching football the other day, and some kid that plays out here from the East Coast said, oh, he's so thrilled. He's in paradise. That's what they call this, paradise. Of course we got problems. Who doesn't in this country? It's going downhill. Can't you guys see? Our government is inept. They can't do nothing. They can't even arrest criminals. They're going around the country just shooting people because they look different. Is that ridiculous? Get it together, America. Well, I'm just kind of, I got kids, but I pity, these real young kids. My kids are grown and adults and got their own kids. But grandkids and kids that's like these youngsters, oh, this world is going to be, this country. Woo. I moved from the East Coast here when I was 18. And I wish I had the gall and the whatever I had then. I'm way older than 18. I can't be just getting up and moving to cross country I can do cross country, but to another country, Shoot, if I'd have known what I know now at 18, I'd have been a citizen in some other country because this country's been doing this forever. Especially the black people. They've been treating us like dirt ever since they kidnapped us. And they want to, whenever you say that, they say, "Oh, your kings and your leaders over there sold you guys to us." Not everybody was sold to you guys. Come on now, we know better. Anyway, if you want to comment, there are comments in the section. And other than that, we will see you next time.